Right then, welcome to the next video. I did say I was going to do this after my blink camera housings, so this is the next one. What I want to do is I'm going to put these on here, right? Might sound like a bit of a gadget, like my friend said, and I was a bit of a knob, he called me, which is very rude. But they have their benefits, i.e. if it's windy, it stops the door from flying open, and also when these do close, if it's a little bit windy, these crush into my wood. I've already damaged a couple of bits either side, so I'm sticking these on. I've got brackets, excuse me, I've got these little brackets here, they're going to go on the door, and then I've got some triangular ones that are going to go there and then fit them on, so it should be pretty easy. The important thing to remember is I've got M6s, I think they're M6s, I'm sure they're M6s, and I've got rivnuts. Now the rivnuts I've got, you have to make sure that your drill size is exactly the right size, because if it's just half a mil out, 1 mil out, it'll fall straight through and it won't be very secure. So do a test run on a piece of metal and fit one in. Mine's a 9 mil, so it should fit fine. I've had to drill these out because they were a bit small to take the 6 mil bolt, but this is how things are, you know. You can't always get things that, unless you buy a kit. I've seen these kits for 345 quid, right? These cost me £4.99, and these cost me, I think they were £8.99, so I'll leave them all in the description. So for less than what, 30 quid, 40 quid, I've saved myself £300. That's if I can fit them, but you're going to come with me and we'll try and fit them. So here we go. The first thing I've got to do is, I mean, these have got to go about there, all right? Now it's because I made all this housing, sorry, this cover, obviously I don't want to put it there. I'm going to have to cut a little piece out so I can fit them, so it fits nice. I did have some smaller ones of these, but I needed that distance because they were so, if I put them there, see, if I put them like that, it was so close to the thingy, it just rub against them. So I've got these slightly bigger ones, so they should fit. So what I'm going to do is take this stuff off, yeah, make a little mark round so I can fit them, and then we'll fit them above that, and we'll take it from there. Now I should be able to peel this stuff back. I know I glued it in, but I should be okay to peel this from under here, just so I can get that marked in. So I think there's nothing under there, so I reckon if I put that there and mark round there and just cut that section, I should be all right. Right, so to make that sort of nicer, I think I'm going to try and, I don't know, see if I can sort of do that. Try and cut something like that, make it look a bit neater. Like that. Yeah, something like that there. Okay, so we'll do that and then we'll tuck that around. Put that about there, I think. Now if you've got a little set of drills, great, but to be honest, if I were you, I would buy a brand new drill bit just to do this. and get it. Hopefully that should fit in quite nicely, and it does. All right, so it's important that you get that bit done. I ended up buying one of these. I didn't have one, so I got it off Amazon. Whether I'm going to keep it, I don't know. Look after it and it's fine. I'm not going to use any other things because I bought them all separately. So I'm only cutting what, 2, 4, 6, 8 holes. So I may even send it back. Do you think that's a bit naughty? I don't know. But they're pretty simple to use. You've just got to make sure you've got the right M6 bolt or nut on the end of there. There's a little video that comes with it, so check that out. Yeah, so we're going to have a look and get this set up. Right, so once you've put the right head on, yeah, there's M8, M6, M10 and all that lot, and then a securing nut. Once you put the right one on, yeah, obviously that one goes there with the lip at the bottom, because you're going to push it in the hole and then pull it tight. Yeah, get that till it goes right in. Excuse me. And what you're going to do, you're going to push that in the hole, squeeze. Yeah, squeeze right as hard as you can, and then this will undo that nut and leave the riv nut inside. So shall we give it a go? I've not done this before, so you're with me here. Right, let's give it a go. So in the hole, and then squeeze like a bastard. And then undo it, hopefully. Yep, and that is really secure. So that's how you do it. Right, let's carry on doing the next one. Right, nice and solid. All right, so it's just a case of getting all this back. I'll go and get my spray glue and do it again. Yeah, get all that back, and that's it, first one done. Right, that's both sides on. This was easier because obviously I'd already cut out that bit for some reason, but both on straight away. So all we've got to do now is the other ones. They haven't come yet in the post, so as soon as they do, we'll start on the next bit and we'll finish that and do it up. But as you can see, it is pretty simple, and you know, I don't know, if you like this sort of thing, it's great, but I think I'll find it quite practical for me personally. But and for the money, you can't beat it. Sort of 30-40 quid to get this done instead of getting some company to do it. It really isn't that hard. Anyway, let's get back to it. Okay, right, the thing's arrived. I'll be honest with you, that's the biggest one I could source. So I think what I'm going to do is end up putting a plate underneath it, then screw the whole lot through. One thing I did notice, I took off the panel, this rubber panel, and I've got quite a bit of rust there. So I'm gonna rub all that down now and give it a paint before I can do anything. And then basically all we're gonna do is just to screw that. I'm gonna make those holes a bit bigger because I want to get some M6 or M8 bolts in there, and then screw that down, and hopefully that should be it. So let's get cracking. My favourite gadget at the moment, TikTok special, but yeah, it's a great little fan, works really well. So well, I use I use, and I've always used that stuff. So we're going to spray that on, not spray it on, brush it on all over, and then I'll give it a coat of paint, and hopefully that'll last me another couple of years at least. Right, I've drilled out those to take these. Yeah, these are like tech screws. They've got a drill bit on the end. You can see that little drill bit on the end. So I've just drilled them out so I can get them all the way through. That should be well enough. Listen, this is an experiment, so that should be well enough to keep them secure. But if it don't, then I'll have to rethink it. But let's have a go. So all I've got now is some Hammerite white. I'm just going to paint that all over, give it a coat which should protect it. Right, so that's all back on. As I say, I'm using these little tech screws, and I've got a little bolt thing that goes in, and I'm hoping, so I've not done this, so you're with me, I'm hoping that that will go straight in. Only time will tell. Let's go. I've drilled through holes, 3 holes through the plastic, and then I'm going to run this through the centre and see what happens. Okay, right, that's in. Let's stick the thingy on, the gas strut, and let's see if it bloody works. Right, they've got a little pin in. See this little pin? Which you unhook. Threads through a tiny little hole. I don't even know if you can see that. I can hardly see it with bleeding eyeballs. Yeah, like that. And then you just push it on. I'll need my glasses for this because it is small. I think that feeds through the little hole somewhere. Sorry if my head's in the way. I can't bloody see. That's it. And then it clips over. So I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, it just clips over like so. So let's do the other one. Balls in. The clip, however, Jesus, the bleeding hell I'm going to get in there. Shit. I think I'll put a board down the bottom, because if I lose that again I'm in trouble. Okay, that's it. Right. The moment of truth. Okay, moment of the truth, see if it works. Right, I know that's a silly thing, but I quite like that. I quite like the fact that They do take some pressure to shut, I'll be honest with you. But the fact that it opens, that's the right treat. Right, we'll do the next one. To be honest, I think the more you do it, the more that you do it, the more you get used to it. The clip is not so bad this side because it's on this side, so that's pretty handy. Right, okay. So now I've got to see if it shuts. Everything's done. It's much heavier, this door. Right, okay, so they're shut. Let's have a look. Perfect. There you go. That's it. I mean, what else can I show you? It's good. It's good. I found took the stuff off to see the rust underneath. Not that, to be honest, this van's what, 14 years old, so that wasn't too bad. But it's worth taking off and having a look anyway to see what it looks like. But no, I'm quite pleased with that. Yeah, not bad at all.